guys, it's Jackeline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my review on the brand new McGrath Divine Blush collection. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see all the details about these collections, swatches, side-by-side comparisons, and much more, then just keep on watching. I'm sure this is not a surprise for you guys that I was going to review the new McGrath Divine Blush collection. I mean, talking about blushes, we have been waiting for McGrath to release some blushes, and oh boy, if she delivered with 9 beautiful blushes. So as soon as the entire collection launched, I went ahead and placed my order at McGrath website. These products are also available right now at Sephora. I'm not sure if all of them. I think today I saw the quad, the blushes. There's one blush that doesn't appear on Sephora's website, but I will be leaving all the details of the products that I will be reviewing today on the description box below, along with the links of the sites that you can purchase them from. I again placed my order with McGrath the day of the launch, and I have to say that the products arrived fairly quickly for the most part. I know some people receive them sooner than me, but you know what, I'm happy that I received them in a timely manner. Talking about the Divine blushes, like I said, they come in 9 different shades. Each of them, they cost $38. They are made in Italy, and they have a shelf life of 18 months. I went ahead and purchased 6 of them out of the 9, and then I also placed my order for the Divine Glow, which is the highlighter, also the new eyeshadow quad, which is called something Venus in Fleur, I think it's called, and then also the lip gloss and the lipstick. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the meat of this video. As you can tell, I have my foundation on, concealer. I went ahead and forgo bronzer, highlighter, because I'm gonna be trying the blushes side by side. So let's go ahead, let me get you closer, and let's start with this review. Magic of the camera, I already have an eyeshadow look on using the new quad from McGrath. You will see 2 looks on this video. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, I do film in natural light, so I really hope that this demo right here will serve you as the best kind of like reference possible if you're planning to purchase any of these products. Now let's jump into the most awaited product from this launch right here, which is the Divine Blush. Again, I went ahead and purchased 6 of them. I will be swatching them cheek to cheek, on my arm too, side by side. So let's go ahead and get started. So these Divine blushes, they cost $38. They are made in Italy. They have a shelf life of 18 months. They have a beautiful unicorn. I think they are truly lovely. Very unexpected to be a blush, and that, you know, McGrath used it instead, a lavender color instead of like a rosy tone, which I'm totally fine. I actually love it so much. It looks just so pretty, and it's this kind of like envelope type of opening like that, and then inside you get the blush. On the very top there is a sticker that says which blush we're getting. So all of them, they have just a little bit of a sticker right there. The packaging, I mean, beautiful. This lacquer type of component, very alike to her quad right here, but on a smaller version. But I really think that this is kind of like the ideal packaging for her to keep on. It's just so on brand, so pretty, so beautiful, very nice and elegant. Details are also on the back, and then here, instead of being kind of like a magnetized kind of component, you have a little bit of a clasp. You just need to push and then lift up, and that's it. I heard from some people that they have posted on Instagram that it's hard to open. To me, it's not. I don't know if perhaps it's a small bad batch of, you know, components that they have a bad clasp, but I'm sure if you contact customer service at McGrath, they should be able to replace it for you. But mine, I mean, I hadn't had any problems on opening any of them, and I opened all of them because I had to take pictures for Instagram. So anyhow, friends, like I said, just press right here, lift it up, and let me just show to you. This is Desert Orchid. Perhaps one of the shades that I was really looking forward to get. I just think it's, you know, it's this beautiful neutral muted tone, totally a me tone. And what, let's go ahead and first give it a swatch. Okay, It is very soft. And by the way, these blushes, they come in two different type of finishes. One that has like a golden pearly tone, and then another one that is more of like a demi matte. You know what? And for being a blush, you do have plenty of pigmentation right off the back. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Refer number 19 brush. Going first gentle. Desert Orchid, a bronze rose with golden pear. You can see the golden pearl right there. It does have very, very tiny, almost imperceptible kind of like speckles of golden shimmer. And by the way, if you're new here, I do have a light to medium skin tone. I will be leaving my foundation matches on the description box below too, so you can actually compare. Next shade, Nude Venus, a peachy pink with golden pearl. This has a little bit more pink in it, while the previous one had more of like a peach terracotta undertone. Divine Rose, a rosy mauve demi matte. A lot cooler in tone. Paradise Venus, a terracotta demi matte. Electric Bloom, a vivid coral demi matte. Love Struck, a berry pink demi matte. Now let's dive into the eyeshadow quad. Venus in Fleur Luxe Quad Voyeuristic Vixen, made in Italy, 18 months of shelf life with 4.9 grams of product, and it costs $58. I have to say that I actually love the packaging, this lavender shade with that envelope enclosing. I think she just did an outstanding job on the design as per usual. And then the quad comes just as her other quads on the same lacquer packaging. Here, super pretty. It's kind of like having a mini, well, not a mini, it's a quad of the big Mothership eyeshadow palettes. Totally gorgeous. See the inside, there are the 4 shades. Quad comes with a nice size mirror. And there you go. You have 1 matte eyeshadow, 2 that, this one seems like a satin. This one looks more metallic. This one looks, I like to an astral kind of like formulation, but we're gonna see upon swatching it because it has a beautiful flip between a pink, you can see pink right there, and then as we flip, you see kind of like a gold yellow tone. Beautiful. This one is a little bit more chunky. I have this burgundy tone. And these right here, more of like a muted dusty pink. Have Moonlight Liaison Rose Fire Nectar, which this one used to come in a single eyeshadow, and then right here we have After Dusk and then Twilight Bronze. I'm going to the same matte shade, but I'm using another type of brush to just deepen it out just a little bit the outer V. Now I see there is some fallout on this shade, so I'm just gonna tap it. In this shade on my lower lash line. Going to the lightest shade in the pan with a Refer 03 brush. And I'm gonna take this shade and apply it on my inner corner and on my brow bone. Pat McGrath liquid liner. As you can tell, I did something super simple. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do for my second eyeshadow look, which I mean I shouldn't even call it a second one because it's not too much to do, but I'm just gonna apply this shade right here. I'm using Smith 253 brush. Going back to the deepest shade in the quad. I'm just gonna deepen out a little bit more my outer V. This collection also came with a matte trans lipstick, same packaging, super pretty, and the shade is called Dream Lover, $4.76. Packaging, the same classical black with little gold lips. Beautiful shade, more of like a peachy nude shade. Let's go now for a couple comparisons on the lipsticks. I have here Softcore and 1995. Softcore I think is way more pink, yeah, cool tone pink. And here is 1995. I think this one will be a little bit more cooler in tone. I mean close, but cooler and a little bit deeper. I also went ahead and picked up the last gloss in Earth Angel. It looks so beautiful, kind of like a pearlized, peachy, milky shade. It does have some pink in it, a little bit of gold. Last but not least, I picked up also the Divine Glow highlighter in Golden Nectar, also made in Italy with a shelf life of 18 months. And perhaps this is to me one of the most champagne shades that we can find in Pat McGrath collection. It still does have a little bit of peachy pink in it. Refer 20 brush. Very pretty shade, very glowy. Let's compare to previous Pat McGrath highlighters. So I have here the one from the holiday collection. This is cooler in tone. I have here Divine Rose highlighter, one of my favorite highlighters from Pat McGrath. Very close. I think this one has a little bit more peach in it. And some of you have also asked me to swatch it against the one from Charlotte Tilbury. And also let's swatch against I Need a Nude from Natasha Denona. One from Charlotte pulls a little bit more pink. Natasha's is a little bit more of like a true gold. And then I also have here I'm Rizzy by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna put it above. Yeah, that's even more champagne in tone. As far as the blushes go and for comparisons, I have here NARS Orgasm X. So I'm gonna compare it with Electric Bloom. Close, but not there. I also have right here the one from Sizzling. This one is 03 Coral. The one from Pat McGrath is right in the middle. I have here Love Struck, and I'm going to compare it to another one by Sizzling in the shade Rosy Fuchsia. The one from Pat McGrath is more muted in tone. And I have here Desert Orchid from Pat McGrath, and I'm gonna swatch on my ring finger Nude Venus because I want to compare it with Tempted by NARS. The one from NARS is a lot lighter in tone. Okay friends, definitely we can stay here for hours making comparisons, swatches and whatnot. Let's just go one thing at a time. Starting for the blushes, I think I really like both of the formulations. The demi matte formula is not too flat matte that it will look, you know, kind of like unflattering on the skin. In fact, it looks very beautiful. It does have a beautiful dimension to the skin. Truly lovely shades. I think all the shades, the ones that I pick up, they have a little bit of a difference, enough difference that you can pick and choose the one that suits best your skin tone and your likes and whatnot. As far as those who have a golden pearl, I think they have a beautiful sheen to them without really being a highlighter. And even when I was mentioning that I saw a little bit of shimmer speckles, they don't look like heavy glitter or something that is disrupting for my skin. In fact, I think overall the formulation, it's more than anything kind of blurring, which is really nice to find. Mostly for a person like me, I do have enlarged pores, fine lines. I already on my 4th floor. Also the formulation both on the golden pearl and the demi matte, it's very soft. I don't want to say silky, but super soft. Also, it's non-powdery and it does have a lot of pigment. I mean, this entire blush collection, it will really cover various skin tones because of the undertones. Some of them are more cool tone, some of them are more warm tone. You can definitely find a blush for you for pretty much any skin tone. So I truly think she did amazing, not only on the shade selections but also on the formulation. Like I said, super easy to blend, non-patchy, kind of like, it's very, I don't know how to explain. It's a very soft formula that glides on with easy, not super velvety, not super thick, not super silky, not super shiny. I really like the formulation. Is it the most extraordinary formulation that I have found in blushes? No, but it's a really beautiful formula, and also the price, I think it's very good. $38, and you're receiving 9.7 grams. Say for example, if you go with NARS, these ones right here, 4.8 grams, and you're paying, I'm pretty sure they are the same price. So I think you're getting a good deal with this Pat McGrath formulation. Packaging is beautiful, the embossing of the roses with this aura right here. I think they did an amazing job on the designing, the color selection too. I think everything is beautiful. I don't think you will be disappointed with any of the shades. Then going into the eyeshadow quad, I think it's not a necessary eyeshadow quad, to be honest with you. I think it's gorgeous. This shade right here is a little bit more crumbly, very alike to an astral shade in the sense that you get that beautiful kind of like duochrome effect with a lot of like glitter and sparkles, and I mean, beautiful color story. But we have seen a ton of these from Pat McGrath. This type of color story, she tends to use a lot of like burgundy tones. I was really hoping she would give us a brown, and I know you will be like, brown is boring, we see brown all the time. I know that, but because I do have so much from Pat McGrath, I know I have these alike shades, not the exact same shades, but I do have them in my collection. Therefore I was like, I wish she could have done a little bit more brown and perhaps another matte shade instead of giving us, you know, all these other shades. I mean, I love the quad. If you're telling me, would you recommend it? Absolutely, I would recommend it. It's a beautiful quad. I love the eyeshadow look that I was able to achieve with it. But what I'm saying is, like, if you have the entire collection of all Mother Sheeps and pretty much all her palettes like I do, because I do reviews here on my channel, perhaps, I mean, you will find something that it will give you kind of like an alike look. Going into the highlighter, I think it's a gorgeous highlighter. Different formula from the Divine Rose highlighter, yet very potent. It doesn't emphasize the fine lines or texture. I mean, highlighters, they do, but it does have enough emollients that it actually glides on with easy, leaving a very like soft, silky kind of look to the skin. Super pretty highlighter. And as far as the lipstick and the lip gloss goes, I mean, just perfection as per usual. The matte trans lipsticks, they do have so much pigment, they glide on with easy, they are not drying. So if you're afraid to use matte lipsticks, don't be afraid with these. You actually will love it because they are so comfortable, and her glosses are outstanding. I mean, they give so much shine to the lips, so much dimension. Truly beautiful. I think the entire collection is so well rounded, so beautiful. I think she did amazing on each of the products. I'm not disappointed with any of them. And now, my friends, I would love to know from you, are you planning to pick up any of these products, or perhaps you already have some, you have already tried, what you think about them? Let's continue the conversation on the comment section down below on what you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.